played through, no offside. Maloney goes in, takes the touch. Good strong challenge as well. And Sean Maloney can't put it on target. Nice swift football, touch from Nakamura. But Maloney wide. Hartson watches as Tom Brighton dumps Neil Lennon down. And Celtic will have a free kick in stoppage time. Nakamura delivers. Header comes in, goalkeeper makes the stop. Roy Keane came close. Well, he's not been as busy as he thought he might be, the goalkeeper. Referee looks at his watch. Well, it wasn't supposed to be this way. Clyde have got a 2-goal lead. Bryson's header after the half hour, and then Eddie Malone with a lovely volley after Boric had saved the penalty kick, gone for the corner, and from the resulting corner, Malone volleyed in. 2 goals prior to that were disallowed. It wasn't supposed to be like this. Celtic last thought that in Bratislava. Half-time at Broadwood. Clyde 2, Celtic 0. Well, 2 well-known Clyde supporters there. And in front of them, Craig Brown and Dougie Donnelly. Well, Celtic are going to make a change at half-time. And the Chinese internationalist Du Wei has lasted just 45 minutes on his debut. And Adam Virgo, the Scottish B internationalist, is called into action. Referee Kenny Clark gets underway, the second 45 minutes. Half-time scoreline of Clyde 2, Celtic 0 has been the talk of Broadwood, as you would expect. And out with the semi-final and final stage, Clyde have only progressed once against Celtic in the Scottish Cup. That was a third-round tie back in 1958, en route to winning the Scottish Cup. Nakamura. Masterton just using his shoulder well. Bryson going in there too, plenty of pace. Ross Wallace started the last 6 for Celtic, but he gives it away here. 3-on-3, Clyde coming forward. Donald into Brighton. Brighton's away from Telford. He's going to go for goal! And he knows he was not far away. Nice ball forward. Telford wasn't sure. Brighton got outside. And Boric must have wondered if that was going to nestle on the top of his net. First Minister in attendance this afternoon. Won by Higgins. On to Brighton, who was to take on Neil Lennon. Brighton in field. Masterton. This is good football from Clyde. Nice little ball out wide. Bryson is there, cuts it back in. Knocked away by Virgo. Bryson goes into the challenge on Wallace. Play on, ball comes across, chance, off the post! Stephen O'Donnell came so close to making it 3. Oh, long ball forward, wanted the run. It's Celtic who should be in search of goals, but it's Clyde who are trying to get a third. Bryson edging out Ross Wallace. O'Donnell coming in, getting ahead of Virgo, and the post just denied them. Clyde forward, good ball onto Brighton. Brighton in the box, holds up, beats his man, rolls it back. O'Donnell steps over it, can't get the ball away. What an incredible match this is. Well, Clyde have scored twice, had 2 disallowed, had a penalty save, struck the woodwork. Celtic have had 1 effort from Sean Maloney. Lennon onto Nakamura. Nakamura plays the ball out wide. Comes Sean Maloney. Maloney plays the ball back to Lennon. Lennon to Nakamura. It was a misread. Ball driven forward. Brighton brings it down, holds up again. Bryson's going inside him, takes the touch. Williams is out wide. Bryson supplies it to him. The offside flag goes up, it won't count. The offside flag was up very early. Molly Williams just explaining why he wanted the touch a little earlier, but he did stray, but not by much. Nakamura, hassled all the way by Craig Bryson. Bryson again goes in and almost gets the ball off him. Here's Adam Burgill. Neil Lennon on to Keane. Keane plays the ball through. It's a nice pass. There's a chance. And Aidan McGeady will wonder how he didn't convert. It was a terrific pass from Roy Keane. Flighted perfectly. Aidan McGeady was there. Well, the touch was well away from goal. Keane's first real involvement in getting players forward. And that could have been 2-1. McEwen with a poor pass. And the free kick awarded for the challenge on Nakamura. And it was Joe Miller who went after the ball. And Nakamura looked far from impressed. Celtic coming forward. McManus had stayed forward, knocks the ball down. Zurawski! And Celtic pull the goal back. It was a simple ball forward. Zurawski takes the first chance that comes his way. McManus had stayed forward, he knocked the header down, great control. Sherry with no chance. And Zurawski does supply the magic. His 6th goal of the season. It's Clyde 2, Celtic 1, with a little under 7 minutes to go. Well, the Clyde players know they're on a smashing bonus should they win, they're on a better one should they draw. But every one of those Clyde players would settle for the smaller check if they could put Celtic out. Comes Nakamura. Looking for Telfer. Celtic always believe once they get one they can get a second. Malone just shields Maloney away. Free kick. And just the arm coming across. Can Celtic find an equaliser? Nakamura plays it in, the header comes across, Maloney almost in! And somehow the ball ends up in the arms of Peter Cherry. Maloney went in, he stabbed his right foot at it, and Clyde perhaps with a let-off there. Cherry just thumps the ball forward. Telfer battles with Arbuckle, who didn't make a challenge. Forward by Higgins. Celtic desperate to get forward. McGregor will use his goalkeeper. Not the best ball away. Masterton high in the air. Inside the final minute. Clyde leading Celtic. Long ball forward. Celtic will pick up though. Roy Keane. No magic there from the Irishman. Has it clear? Gary Arbuckle needs to take that for a walk. He'll play it out to Joe Miller. And that's where it will go. 30 seconds to go. Joe Miller heading for the corner flag. Decides to take on Neil Lennon and runs it out of play. He may well have been better just trying to stand it over at the flag. The watches are being checked and checked again. Graham Roberts thinks it's finished. There's 10 seconds to go on the watch. Long ball forward, well won by Clyde. Kenny Clark looks at his watch and Clyde have done it! What an upset in the Scottish Cup! Marvellous scenes round Broadwood. The handshake from Graham Roberts under Gordon Strachan, whose first Scottish Cup tie ends in defeat. But it's a famous afternoon for the Bully Wee, who relive their glory days of the 50s. They've beaten Celtic by 2-1. Craig Bryson and Eddie Malone, the goal scorers. Tom Brighton, what a part he played in it this afternoon. But Graham Roberts did many great things as a player, but he'll remember this as a manager. Celtic troop off dejectedly. The holders have lost their grip on the Tennent's Scottish Cup. It was so different here 11 months ago. They were through to the semi-final. but it's the team in the First Division who continue the giant-killing tradition of the Scottish Cup. Despite Roy Keane playing for Celtic, his debut ends in defeat. Graham Roberts and co, the Billy Wee have won the third-round Scottish Cup tie from Broadwood as a final scoreline of Clyde 2, Celtic 1.
I think myself and Joe haven't tears in our eyes. Probably the greatest day since my managerial career, and I know it's Joe's. Very emotional, but I thought we deserved it. I thought we played from the first minute to the last minute, and we created all the chances. They got in by a goal which was a defensive mistake by us, but I thought every player on our team today gave me everything they had. But we knew we were going to win today. We knew all week. We'd done our own work. We planned for their defence, and we, you know, at the end the score could have been 4 or 5.
Absolutely brilliant, fantastic. What more can you want? It's a First Division team. Yeah! And they just beat them out of Celtic.
Probably this is the best I've felt in my football career. I ventured into a new line of football, going into the coaching game, and we put a group of boys together, and I've had nothing but joy and rewards from them every day in training, and they've worked hard to get this result today.
These players have got it. We could cause a so-called upset today because we knew if we got in about them then we would get a result here today. So we're not that surprised. It's still not sunk in yet that we've created history, but as I said, we fancied ourselves today.
They've got a desire to win and a desire to make the grade. They aren't earning a lot of money. They've been rejected at clubs, so this is their platform, and today was the biggest platform for them, and they responded and they showed everybody what they can do.
Come on, Clyde! Absolutely brilliant!
Brilliant result, a brilliant result, absolutely brilliant. The team performed brilliantly.
Yes! Money, Clyde!
It's the best day of my life anyway, apart from the cup final.
Everybody was saying this is Roy Keane's debut. He's going to have a stroll about on the park. I think Gordon came last week, he knew what to expect.
Whatever tactics you play, if you have no crosses, no shots, no even pressurise the goalkeeper to take some pass backs in these conditions, then you will struggle. On the other hand, they used in conditions well and made us. They got crosses in, they got shots at goals, and it made every goal have to deal with a lot of pass backs. So that was a problem for us. It's a problem that shouldn't be there because the tactics were laid down before it, and they weren't adhered to.
Fantastic, no doubts about it anyway. Graham Roberts is a man, fantastic team. Craig Bryson.
You know.
Did you see Roy Keane try to get Bryson shut off him at the end there? Fantastic. Who has Roy Keane anyway?
It's very hard to talk about Roy, and I think Roy would be was upset with me talking about him as well, and because we've got a bigger picture than that, to be honest with you, and we'll have to look at ourselves. You know, bad decisions on the pitch, and probably bad decisions made before the game.
What a first half. Celtic were never in it. I was absolutely brilliant to bring the wee man. Brilliant, absolutely superb.
I went last week to the Hearts game, and as I'm walking through the Celtic fans, 8 or 9 Neil Roberts next week, well, they saw what the scoreline was today.
How far do you think Clyde can go in this tournament?
We'll just put the hold.